Hi, I'm Rachel Glamour. I'm a professional athlete. I'm going for my third Olympics and I was third last year in Rotterdam at the SuperLeague Arena Games.
So what are your expectations for this event in terms of your sort of personal performance, what you could achieve?
So we're in Rotterdam, interview done.
Yep.
Let's get to the room. So here's our little hotel room. It looks different to the last time we came to SuperLeague Rotterdam. And we've got a beautiful view of the freeway.
Hey, my dad is...
Quite a good view.
My dad has a different view. He's on that side then.
Dad's got there's a windmolen, or a windmill.
Oh, yeah.
There somewhere.
Windturbine.
Windturbiner. And you excited for tomorrow, Rach? Any news, any updates? This is your video, so it's all about the Rachel Klammer.
No updates yet. I'm just answering my messages on my phone.
Oh, yes.
No, I did a bike and a run this morning, which I already felt like it was a completely different day for some reason. I'll do a bit of swim later. Might go for a little bit of a walk or something because it's 4 o'clock now. I need to set my time on my watch. It's still wrong. So, no. Nothing specific yet. You, what are you gonna do?
Cool. My hair looks terrible. Wow. So yeah, I have to go and do some interviews with SuperLeague, and I'm going to be doing some commentary this weekend down at the race. Not racing, not super fit enough yet to compete with the top guys, but I'll get there. And yeah, doing a little bit of a swim as well. The pool's pretty nice, 50-meter pool, so I'll jump in and do a bit of a swim. Then come back and help Rachel with whatever she needs to do, probably, which is probably not that much. Okay, Rach, how do you feel going into this race after you kind of had a 2-week training camp now in Spain?
Well, the funny thing is I got into London on the start list quite late and I thought I would be better prepared for this one. But looking back, I might have been better prepared for the London race. I mean, we had a good training camp, but we did a lot of like longer stuff, like long mileage. And I did like 2 of my biggest training weeks, I would almost say ever, like 29, close to like 29, 30 hours. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how fast I'll be and how easy I'll be able to get my cadence and rhythm back. But I'm excited to race again because we have not many races currently. It's good to be back racing against other people and just instead of just competing against myself, really.
So it's race morning, going for an easy jog, breakfast first.
Oh yeah, breakfast first, because otherwise I'll be too late for breakfast.
Good morning.
Dit was de enige die ik bij me had ook.
Mr. Jonas Schomburg. Morning, morning. Jonas left me. Rachel and her dad left me. They're just doing like 20-minute warm-up. Got to go for weigh-in. And I've got an hour run to forest to myself. Phew. So I eventually found a trail. It's 4 horses, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, huh? All these nice forest and all the roads are tar everywhere. I'm not sure why, but we found some soft stuff. I'll take it.
Hopefully, maybe. Oh, it's disappearing.
Minutes to the start of the race for your speeds.
Go, 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 go!
From the Netherlands, Rachel Lauer. Is lane 8.
Sometimes you learn to fight, sometimes you fall. Sometimes you hit the ground and you feel small. So just be honest with yourself and know you got it. Sometimes you hurt a lot, but then it's gone. Don't overthink it, just look around. You're strong enough to get your feet off the ground. You know you got it and you're not alone. So don't think about it, cause you know you're gonna feel like you be right, you be right.
Come on, bravo!
Now when you think about this, you know you did something about it, something about insecurities, you shook him off. So just be honest with yourself, you know you got it. No impossibilities, you broke the wall. Don't overthink it, no, just look around, yeah. You're strong enough to get your feet off the ground. You know you got it, and you're not alone. So don't think about it, cause you know you're gonna feel like, hold up, you did what, you did what. Hold up, you did what, you did what. Now when you think about this, you know you did something about it.
On your mark.
Well, there you go. Anna Godoy goes to 13 points. This is how it all played out. Of course, we started on the run because of stage 2. And Beth Potter thought she'd move into the lead because that's what she does.
Come on, man! Yep.
10th position, and we are back into the racing. This is stage 3. Bike, swim, run, and everything to play for, and some big numbers already being put out wattage-wise.
Games, there is no stage in this conventional triathlon, so it's unique across all 3 disciplines for all the women racing and all the men racing. And this 3rd stage allows all the athletes to get together on the bike. It's very, very hard to break and rate as low as she possibly can to set up for that swim run.
I absolutely never do a pull at the front of any pack in a Zwift race.
You're one of those guys.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's not a bus.
Stop at the station and wait for the next bus to come. And then they drop well. So the two Dutch women at the front. Ilaria Zane's been fantastic on the bike too. It's one of the lightest and smallest athletes. If we were cycling up a hill, she would be at the front. There's no doubt about that. She was first off is going to be Maya Kingma. A little bit of a pump up the hill from Ilaria Zane, and they are straight off and around the pool. A swim and a run to decide our Arena Games champion. A reminder of the points as they stand. So
Getting off the bike, has moved herself up into 5th going into the water.
just shows you the shorter the triathlon, the bigger the transitional changes. She'll be in the water in the first 3 or 4. So Potter's in the water.
One place, maybe she can get one more.
Maya did it!
So Rach, how did that go? It looked very painful.
Beep.
Blur that out, please.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's how we went. Beep. No, it wasn't good. And the swimming was as bad probably as it was in London. I don't know. I haven't looked at the times yet. I have no idea what it was. I don't even know which place I ended up as usual. But this time I know it was probably like last or second last. My worst SuperLeague race ever. I had no speed. My arms and legs were like, how do you say it? Not good at all. And then the last round I was doing better, I think. But then for some stupid reason, couldn't get my swimming cap on. And for a split second I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna dive in without a cap. But then I get a penalty. But then the penalty is probably shorter than the amount of time I spend up there trying to get my cap on. So maybe I should have done that. So yeah, the last round was as equally bad as the other rounds. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll get some speed back in these arms and legs. And off to the next training camp and then off to the next race in Lisbon.
Cool. And what place were you, and what can you kind of take away from this race?
I don't know. I think I was like 9th. That's my guess. I don't know. Unless I was last.
I think you were 8th or 9th. We've got to go and
Which
check.
could have been.
It's difficult to know what's happening when you're sitting in the stands.
What
here.
I learned, I didn't use my bell.
You didn't use. But what?
Maybe I shouldn't do that too loud.
I think all the cyclists here will be trying to get out the way after that.
Yeah, what I learned of today is that I was actually better prepared in London without being prepared, because I didn't do as much like long stuff before that. A little bit less training. I made a lot of hours on the bike. Didn't run much at all because I had to be a bit careful there. Not sure yet. I think just my training, what I've done for training might be good for long term, but definitely not for what the type of racing here. Yeah.
Well, you did better than I did because I didn't even start, so...
I think if you would have raced, honestly, because 2 people at the men's now had problems with the
Maybe I
treadmill.
wouldn't have come last because people had mechanical.
You could have beaten me then if you always didn't have an issue. So yeah. Last round for the guys. I'll watch that.